Hey Guildies, welcome back. I'm here over at my future villager breeder slash pearl diving attraction, and I'm getting it prepped up, if you will, for the big moment where I bring the two villagers down in here and send them on their way. This will be a water stream, and into this they will plop, and then they'll fall in there, and then I'll give them some food, and then they'll start breeding, one hopes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'll get them here via track. Then I'll plug this hole and break the minecart under them and put a bucket of water there, and they'll flow right into it. And then I'll give them some food. But I don't really have any food, so I need to go get some food. What am I going to make? Okay. They can eat carrots and potatoes, and farmers, I believe, can eat wheat. But I'm going to go ahead and go over to that village way over there and pick all of their carrots and potatoes just to get them started on a nice potato and carrot diet. I can give them some steak too, but I don't think they eat that. I'll give them some chicken too, but I don't think they eat that. Are all of the, now that I think about it, are all of the Minecraft villagers vegetarians? They accept raw and cooked pork. I know I've seen that. No, is it lamb? I don't know. Let's go over there and let's go find out. Heading that way then. But you know what? Let me take some. All right, I'm gonna go over to the mob drop and pick up a whole bunch of. Put those away. Yeah. A whole bunch of. Oh, I gotta put those away. Zombie flesh. I'm going to grab some zombie flesh, and I'm going to grab a whole bunch of bone meal, because I'm going to go over there, trade zombie flesh for emeralds, and then use the bone meal in the middle of the night to bone meal up all of the carrots and potatoes. I could do it during the day, but there's usually a farmer there, and he would come over and be like, "Aha! I'll take that. Thanks for bone mealing that up, sucker." But I'll wait for the nightfall. They'll all go down below, go into their village homes, and I'll be able to just do it all night long and not worry about it. Yes, I did say all night long. Give that a little shout out to Lionel Richie. All night long. Alright. So, off I go. You guys don't need to see that. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're just going to pick up a couple things here while we're at the mob drop. I need to turn it off, actually. Let me go upstairs and turn it off, because here, I'll show you why. This is the last row, which is only garbage. As you can see, there is no filtering going on. No redstone torch here, powering that, making sure that hopper's powered. And, oh, it's empty. Never mind. Maybe I will. Oh, no. See, I got arrows and gunpowder, sugar, and bottles. So those things, actually, I should actually turn the arrows into into garbage. Just let them filter out into, like, that's what I'm looking for. A lava spot or a cacti or something. I don't need arrows. I don't need that many arrows, that's for sure. I do have an infinite bow, and I appreciate that arrows are useful. Maybe if I make like a giant, I don't know, maze with a bunch of arrows that come shooting out of it. But you know, this isn't an RPG server. This is just me. All right, so what's going on here is power's on. When the power goes on, all of the pistons up there receive juice, and they open, or they extend, I should say. So the water is held back. And when the power is off, as it is now, they all retract, letting the water flow out. So what do I want to do here? I want to do this. Do I have... What do I have here? Do I have a couple... Hopefully I have some redstone torches. No. Alright, so I'm just going to have to turn it off. What I was thinking about doing was putting a redstone torch out there and a block here, so that turning this would be the switch that would power, block, redstone torch off. And then they would all be off and retracted. But since they all have to be retracted, period, I will... what will I do? For now, I will do that. And that. And then go in here. and store that. Alright, and just so we all know what I'm talking about, I'll turn that off. See, this is all part of the... What? Okay. All part of the maintenance. If you haven't watched my series on building this, you're in for a treat. As you can see, there's water on every level now, so it's off. It will not be spawning any mobs. Going back down. Whoop. Oh, and... Oh, it closes automatically. I forgot about that. Okay, so this powers a redstone torch ladder in the back, if you haven't seen it. And it dispenses water. But the redstone on that block right there, that sand block, not... There we go. That guy right there actually powers, and it causes the dispenser to eject. But I guess that it also closes that trap door. All right, that's kind of cool. All right, so those guys are closed, so this is off. Now I'm going to go grab the... miscellaneous. I just found the guy who takes raw pork chop. I don't know what he uses it for. One presumes to eat. Ooh, he's a butcher. So clearly, this guy is not vegan. But there are vegans. They're mostly vegans. But he'll take raw stuff. Alright, get out of my way, butcher. Alright, gang, welcome back. As you can see, I've got about 64 emeralds plus 7. I've done a lot of trading. Almost all of my coal is gone. I still have plenty of rotten flesh. I severely overestimated how many priests were over here. Plus, I already had some rotten flesh here. Clearly, coal is what I'm going to want to do with these guys. But I've also noticed, like, the tannerer. Is that the word I'm looking for? The leather worker. I believe they're called tannerers. He wouldn't take any leather. So I guess that's that for that. As for... I want to bring this down. Ah, there were some... I didn't go look at that. There was a shepherd who wanted... mutton? There was a butcher. There was a shepherd. I don't want to deal with that right now. I'm trying to get some things done. Right now, I'm going to zip out this Eye of Ender. I'm going to go out there into the open field and get a real good look on which direction it goes, because that's going to be the direction in which the in-game portal is found. Now... That's a ways for me, because I'm not I'm not gaming this to win. It would be over by now. This game is far too simple for me. But what I'm saying is I'm here to, this is where I use my artistic expressions. So I do things here. Anyways, yes, I've traded, and those of you who've been watching from the beginning know exactly what I'm talking about artistically. I traded all of that stuff to get some emeralds, so that's going to be so many blocks, and that's going to be so many blocks. Oh, man. There's no way that 64 blocks of emerald are going to be enough for that long-term project. And if you don't know what long-term project that is, you're in for the long haul. Stay tuned, or go look at all of my previous stuff to figure that out. This is something I pulled out of the chest to get out of it. Give it some space so I can put some more flesh in there. I'm going to... probably drop these off at the burner at home. Coal I'll keep around, but these are... the bone meal are for potatoes and carrots. But that's not why we're here. We're here to do the ender pearl. Okay, so those of you who don't know, the ender pearl will fly out from this direction, from where I'm at. I'm sorry. It will fly out from where I'm at into the direction in which I can find the end portal, where I can, with several of these ender pearls... find or open up the ender portal, which will lead me to the ender area, which is nothing but sponge cake. I don't know what the landscape it looks like sponge to me. It's nothing but sponge cake and obsidian and dragons and enders. But before the sun goes down, let me go ahead and throw this out there, and let's see which direction it goes in. It's gone. Where is it? It's over there. Okay, so it goes in this direction. I can pick it up. So from here, I need to go in the positive Z direction. I know it's positive Z now. Now, what that means is, from my home base over there, I no longer have to worry that the in-game portal is out past the water and the deep ocean, wherever. It is most definitely across a long and vast desert. So I will go get going on that at some point. But for now, as you can see, the sun is going down. I am going to gather up. Create and gather up, I should say, with my bone meal, all of the potato and carrot I can carry to go back and put my villagers into my villager breeder and give them all the potato and carrot they could ever need to feed each other and prosper and create their own little family in a 1 by 1 by 2 square. Oh no, why would anybody do that? Anyways, you don't need to see this. What it is basically me throwing bone meal on. This is wheat, that's wheat. That's all wheat. Come on. I know there's carrot. Ender guy. I need an ender pearl. I'm going to go get another one. Okay, I'm looking right at you. You want some of this? What? You want some of this? Yeah, I know you do. Oh, there's 2 of them. What the fudge? One's down. You, did you see what I did to your buddy? Boom. Crit, crit, crit. You want some of this? Yeah. Alright, so anyways. Dang it, I didn't get an ender pearl. Anyways, I need to go find... Come on, you gotta tell me... There has got to be some potato and or carrots in this village. This cannot be an all-wheat village. Are you serious? It's an all-wheat village. Well, it's a good thing I have farmers over there. So farmers should be able to use this wheat to breed, and I have plenty of wheat over there. So let's just go on over there, and the next thing you see is going to be me mine carting / water fluming my 2 farmer villagers into the villager breeder. Oh my goodness, guys. I remembered the lone citizen whom killed off his brethren, and it reminded me there is plenty of food here, and he's been locked up, so he doesn't have the ability to pick it. So I can grab all of these potatoes. They're already ready to go. That was such a wonderful thing. All right, but I'm going to plant some more. Put those up, put those up. Those will eventually be destroyed. And potatoes. All right, so I'm going to put those back in. And before I, farm them all up, I'm going to go check the other ones, because it's bound to be like that in other boxes. Yep, there's some. Oh, carrots. Excellent. I'll grab some carrots. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's only 3 of them? Okay, so... Actually... Alright, were those the only 2 vegetable boxes? I think they were. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Were they? There's another one over there. Alright, are these carrots also? Because if these are carrots also... Yeah, this is where this is going to happen. Carrot, 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 carrot. Alright, and bone meal. Alright. Yeah, this will work just fine. Okay, and now, rip them all out. Get all of these. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a couple stacks of potatoes and carrots, and then I'll be back in a moment, and the next thing you should see is me, putting my villagers into the villager breeder and getting them started. Alright, we'll see you in a minute. While I'm here, I should point out that there are some horses here, so I might come back and get some horses, especially now that I know that the ender is that away. Actually, let's double check that. Let's see here. Throw it, and... Oh, it's between here and there. Interesting. Interesting. The ender is between here and there. Oh my goodness, it's raining outside, but I have to get these guys over to where I need to get them, so it's time to break the monotony and get them over there. It's time, if you will, to move them. It's time to move them, move them. It's time to move them, move them. Alright, let's move them. Move them! Guys, I'm just popping on again real fast to kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing here, because long story short, I'm using rails and carts to get them from that spot over there into my villager breeder downstairs, but I've only got about 13 units of rail, so you stay in there. So you don't need a whole bunch to get it done. You just need to proficiently use the ones you have, right? So with these 13, now you saw me move them from the village through the nether, and as I kept leaving tracks behind to make sure certain parts got completed, it became more and more difficult. Excuse me. Well, long story short, too late, I know. Using rails and minecarts, you can get a long, long, long way. Just make sure you're getting things done appropriately. Let me see here. I'll leave this here. Anyways, yeah, you can get a lot of distance covered using just a few bits of mine track and villagers, right? All right, so that's the moral of that story. All right, gang. This is the second villager, but the first one I'm going to end up getting into the villager breeder because of a oversight on my part. So let me get this guy into it. In the meantime, why are those 2 pieces of wood there? It's funny you should ask. Somebody got pushed through. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to lose that cow, so let me get rid of this piece of wood. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Things are going terribly, terribly south. Alright, this guy. And let me see if I can get... bounce that way. Come on. See if I can get him to just fall onto that track. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So let me get him up there. And I'm going to show you me getting him up there. And then that turns for that. Let's get rid of that now. Alright, so this is what's going to happen on the other guy. I'm just going to show you this guy. I'll deal with him on my own. Let's get him up. Boom. Keep rolling that rail. Right. Up, up, up you go. No problem. Get rid of this guy. And put a piece of wood down. Wait, is he covered? Yeah, he kind of is. Alright, so let's do it like that. Let's put a piece of wood down. And now let's... oh, man, I don't want to hit him. I want to hit this. Minecart be destroyed. Oh no! Why did you go that way? Alright, hold on. Oh, hey, just go right over there. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can convince him to go over there. Right that way, sir. You guys are so helpful. I am going to... you know what? I'm going to give you the best carrots that money can buy. You are awesome. Into the villager breeder he goes. I'm going to grab that water. I'm going to come over here. Thank you very much, sir. Your service will be... wow, that was awesome. Okay, I'm going to get the other villager from over there. I'm going to get him over here, and then we're going to be good to go. And I'll catch you up on the next exciting episode from there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you real soon. Next episode, we're going to get the guy in there and give him some food and start him breeding up. All right, so we'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more, by all means, subscribe to this channel. A notification will arrive in your feed for YouTube, and it will be looking forward to seeing you then. Until then, thank you very much. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you hated it, tell me to F off, and I'd be happy to do that. Until then, however, I will see you real soon.